So, I tried. I don't know if that helps or not, but we'll see. Gonna be marked for game number 1 here in Winners Finals.
Immediately going on the offensive, missed the tech and nearly caught the roll in.
Couple of tippers here early for Lade. And the hello? The grand scheme of things, this isn't the worst matchup for Marth. Cloud, a lot of Clouds really enjoy properly spacing those aerials. So that could be tipper range. And Lade hasn't stopped with the taunts. That's for sure.
Stage counter as well, the ticket to the first stock, and Lade going back in.
Ooh, nice backer.
And with that climb hazard, the landing up air into a second.
In the old bench press, Lade fishing for the tipper hits, unsuccessfully so.
Off shield and that dancing blade. Difficult in the face of that. Where are you putting that shield breaker?
Ambitious choice.
As the limit goes above the cross slash.
Ends up being a bait of sorts. There is virtually no in lag on that limit side B for Cloud. Lade was finding these tipper hits at the very start of the game, but they have been rather scarce ever since. They may be paying the price for it right now.
Swinging away. Flash not connecting.
Cola said the only Dolphins I like are Echo. There you go, 93.3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, Bronk, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Lade is presently batting 1,000 on taunts to lose the games. I think we've seen it twice now, and both times Lade has ended up hearing what their opponent's bans are.
Trying to think, but then you were doing so well. You had a great early start with that counter off stage, and then Cola didn't miss a beat from there on out.
I mean, the Marth pick in general is going to raise a few brows no matter what in the current competitive climate. Marth isn't necessarily considered the biggest threat. The mid-range spacing didn't really pan out, so I'm not surprised to see Pac-Man come back out here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, solid spot dodge. Laid out here, proving to be quite nimble. Not getting around that though.
Bronze in the hydrant as well, but that nair will not save him from the climb hazard. With limit almost there, that could be an early stock if Lade isn't careful.
Lade takes a standing 8 count on a retreating platform. Cola looking for the back airs, gets a side B. More than happy with the results off of that.
That's the problem with Hydrant as a landing option. It just freezes you in place in the air for a moment there, and perfectly anticipated from Cola.
curiously chose to use the limit right there at the ledge. Guess just didn't want to potentially risk any shenanigans with the air dodge. Has a comfortable enough a lead to where Cole isn't necessarily hurting for the lack of limit. Gets a strawberry for his trouble too, and oh, they tried to catch him on the comeback.
I cannot believe he kept his jump through all of that. That's such veteran play from Kola.
I suppose if you played Cloud long enough, you better be able to hang on to those double jumps. Blade beam. Bop. Cross
Gonna
stage.
live that.
Yep. Woo. Good on Lade to shield up that forward air. A lesser player would be caught off guard. Or will get punished for the forward air though.
Didn't quite get the angle, but the right idea and finds the kill anyway.
Cola is playing as though they are not trying to joke around. Oh! Had enough time to browse. Whoop. Galaga ship comes out, 38.5 racked up as a net result, but good grief, Cola is putting on the pressure. Woo!
We're coming in that down throw.
Lade was chased immediately into that throw option. Reaches down deep for the side B, but Pac-Man, one of the best recoveries you're gonna see in Ultimate. Whew!
Just out of range of the nair, but that's gonna give him the opportunity to refill the gauge a little bit.
It's kind of like karma. It's kind of like karma because I remember the moonwalk slide into the forward smash that sent Goblin down to losers. So it's kind of coming around full circle to see the slide into forward tilt take that game.
Kola didn't just make use of his own tools with Cloud. He made use of Lade's tools, especially with that hydrant keeping him in place once on the first stock, and there at the end with the use of that wind box.
It's like, wait, you gave me, Cloud, more movement options? Thanks. Question now becomes, Lade has been effectively shut down over the course of games 1 and 2. I agree with keeping Pac-Man. I don't think Marth would have done any better. I really feel like Lade just needs to pick and choose battles. Cloud is one of the best characters in the game at just ending disadvantage. Just large hitboxes, a lot of priority. So Pac-Man's kind of forced to take a slower approach to these close quarters neutral exchanges.
Absolutely. I don't know if it's necessarily the fault of the character, as you mentioned, but the fact that Kola is so consistent has unmatched reaction time, I would say, online.
Yeah, I mean, Cola could have been playing with the sandbag and he was putting pressure on Lade last game. Grab is gonna miss. Blade beam serves as a bait of sorts. Jab block is the back part of the down smash. We'll take those. Nair out of shield's gonna keep the pressure off, but oh no! Bro,
That's what we call a betrayal.
it really do be your own people.
That's a dead Pac-Man at 58, and against a midweight character such as Pac-Man, who admittedly does spend a lot of time, lounging about in the air. He's so hard to get in on, and Kola, I'm not sure if that was intentional. I don't know if he just managed to get rid of the Hydra and found that as a bonus as Lade manages to claim a stock, but Whatever the case, that's an immediate halt to all the momentum that Blade had built up.
Oh, Brock, I can almost guarantee you, if you ask Cola right now, he would adjust his glasses a little bit and be like, I absolutely meant all that. Calculated. Who could say otherwise? Blade manages to even the stocks up, but Cola just looks to be playing as though they're capable of winning $10,000 prize pool online tournaments. Get your bell rung. Suddenly, Lade takes a lead. With only 79%, Cole's going to have to do a bit of work to pick up stock number 2. But again, I say that as that Hydrant clipped him at 50.
Actually, just going to float harmlessly over Lade's head.
Lade is saying, I can put the pressure out too.
Gets him out of the air. I don't know if he is. He does. Okay. He serves jump. The mark of a Cloud player.
Said, don't let these red boots fool you. It took me a moment to realize that Cola had the bell in that exchange. It's like, oh.
Holding onto it for a while, Lade found the grab because of it, but Cola made it right back at a disadvantage and even found an up air because of it.
Blade Beam doesn't connect. Bell's gonna get shielded out, but ooh, Lade's gonna go ahead and get one on the board. Says I've made the necessary adjustments. Get the old thumbs up, the wink. You come out my way. You come out the pack land. It's nothing nice out here. Bronk, did you know that it's rough out here on the mean streets of Pac-Land?
I've been told.
Yeah? Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
3, 2, 1, go!
On to game number 4, Pokemon Stadium 2. Want to play a little Galaga?
Early damage and nearly filling up the limit gauge with that string alone. In fact, he is going to do it with that dash attack.
Wow, the fruit broke through the limit Blade Beam and stuck around for the follow-up. I'm going to jot that one down.
So like the Flying Hazard primes the Hydrant.
Cole out here doing Cola things, evens the percentages up, gets a slight lead for the moment down there. I thought even with the limit he was done for, but no, Cola manages to hang on.
Parry from Layden does manage to re-grab that bell, but at the cost of a grab from Cola.
Oh! What a read! Lade with the presence of mind, knew he wasn't going to be able to get the forward smash out in time, so just ran it down like a wide receiver. Go long. Cole answers back, though. We're already back at an evenish game.
I think there's a quote from Wayne Gretzky that applies here. It's that a good hockey player knows where the puck is, a great hockey player knows where the puck is going to be, and if you replace puck with opponent, that's exactly the philosophy that Lade is playing with right now. He knows where to throw these projectiles, where to meet Cola, not where he is, but where his momentum's taking him.
That's a nice quote, man. I like that. Back here off the platform. Uh-oh.
Maybe misattributing that, but I think the point still stands.
No,
Lade finds that back throw.
It's a good one. Bell in hand. Cola hasn't always been too thrilled to see that. Shooting from the hip with the side beam. Lade almost strolled into it. Down tilt. Late gets around that as well. Another bell. Lade's got more bells than Animal Crossing right now. Catch.
Gonna save him there as Lee just off with the down air. Back throw should do it though.
Woo! Yeet me and delete me. Oh. Hydrant to the dome. Uh-oh.
You're just getting frozen in place, going high with the side special. But where are you attempting to land, good sir?
Yeah. That one was pretty readable there, Lade. I have to say. You could see how Colo just casually stood there and was like, yep. The moment he saw Lade go high, he was like, alright. You're about to throw this hydrant down and put yourself in lag. I'm about to land the easiest up air of my life. Woo!
We're just going in, knowing that late shield's so low at the moment.
Getting chopped up. Hydrant gets involved.
It's away that time. Of course, the disadvantage gives him time for the bell and still continuing the juggle.
Bronca thought we might see some kind of crazy side B shenanigans off of that up air chain. Cooler heads prevail. Cole said, look what I got.
What can he do off the melon?
Woo! Honestly surprised that he got out of it, but Lade is going to be point blank for that up smash. Comes out pretty quick these days.
There we go. Hot off the heels of that remake, Cola with the Cloud is going to advance over Lade 3-1. It's a great run to get to that point, and it's not over for Lade as he drops into losers finals, but Cola once again, week after week, just proving too dominant for some of these players to handle.
Not too late at all. So that would be Cola moving on to grand finals. Let's see if this is updated yet. Be pretty quick if it did. Want to see where other portions of the bracket are going. Looks like Goblin and Tam, as well as Yumiko and Skittles. Yumiko and Skittles are on the way to the lobby. I don't think I've had the pleasure of seeing Skittles play before, but I think they play Young Ling. Oh no, Peach.
Skittles does play Young Ling.
Never mind.
Yes.
Ling was playing Peach. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Nebraska, so again, still out there doing work in the Midwest. I had the opportunity to actually talk to him in person at a recent tournament in February called Spotlight, which was that was a fun time.
Nice.
The chill dude.
As most smashers tend to be. It's going to be losers quarters. So this again will be a best of 3 affair.
3, 2, 1,
Let's get into it.
go!
Going through fast within. He's going to provide the escape to the platform, but again, Skittles continuing to keep walling Bayonetta out.
Saw one Zerland there. I'm wondering how often we're going to see that come out of the proverbial toolbox. I think that's a safe poking option that could disrupt some of the momentum a character like Bayonetta would look to employ. Combination starting up. Skittles able to get out of it. Gets caught yet again.
Get up in place, and after that hasty option selection from Yumiko, going right back in. Still in the lead and attempting to use some of these projectiles as fodder for Witch Time.
Attempt that, Witch Time's gonna get punished, and the follow-up into down air comes out smooth from Skittles. Picks up stock number 1.
Features F smash as well, and reversing the momentum. There we see the Witch Time happen, but not quick enough to land.
Wasn't able to dole out the punishment in time. Down tilt, neutral air, another down tilt. Looking for the ladder combination off these platforms. 104% quickly gets racked up.
They're shielding. Woo! Another down air, very close.
Almost gets the stock. Yumiko has a down air too. Not gonna be able to pick it up. For some off-stage shenanigans. I guess Skittles is like, you know, I'm fine with this. I'm done, but if I can get you up to 140.
Skittles actually attempted. He may have attempted to B reverse that and just couldn't get it out in time. There finds the down air.
Yeah, the B reversal would have been pretty grimy. Oh, before you try to tether to the stage, look what I've got.
Oh, goodbye.
Get your stock yoinked. Skittles might want to report a robbery after this game.
Meko, she's going in right now. Reclaims the lead, and again, Skittles having a tough time even finding some of these projectile combo starters. He's been thriving off stray hits to this point.
Yeah, Yumiko put the Donkey Kong away. No more King DDD. And is all business right now in game number 1. Nice little combo off the hero spin for Skittles. Gets a sizable lead. Bats within into the reset, though. Skittles is on point and ready for that.
It's in there, Yumeko. What's the recovery? Goes high.
Ambitious choice. Yumiko with the timing. Almost gets to catch off the side yet again. 98%. Down tilt. Up air just misses. Witch Time comes out. Turns around. Makes sure they're facing the right way. Look what I've got for you here. Sign for this.
Skittles is tasting something right now, and it certainly isn't the rainbow. Jeez, that looked painful in the receiving end of that up smash.
Knocked that little skull cap off his head. Close game. Yoinking that second stock proved to be important and vital for Yumiko. I'm not saying I don't want to ever see Yumiko play Donkey Kong or King DDD again, but I would say their level of efficacy with Bayonetta, it's hard to pass up if you're in bracket.
Absolutely, and once again, this is best of 3 territory, so Skittles needs to adapt right now if he wants any hope of advancing, or even bringing this to a game 3.
Yeah, it's not even that Skittles necessarily did something wrong in game number 1. Yumiko just made a play, like you pointed out. A lot of stray hits was how Skittles was making their money in these neutral exchanges. But it hasn't exactly been completely void of conversions. So I think you just kind of keep playing. I'm not surprised to see that we're on Pokemon Stadium 2 again.
Skittles attempting to go for some of these Bear 1 conversions. Arrow, down air, but able to use Bounce Within to escape that. Still drifts into the up smash.
Don't get too close to the propellers there, Yumiko. Skittles only 48% on his second stock. Gonna go ahead and get harassed off stage. Yumiko tried to show him what the boots were like, but the bomb gets the reset. Skittles gets back on stage and is racking up damage.
that lingering up air to actually catch the approach inward and saying, here, hold that bomb.
I got this for you. Nice roll,
Fair.
just a down tilt, fair conversion. Skittles is gonna take a knee. Tried and true up special out of shield. Gets Yumiko off of Skittles. Nice interrupt there from Yumiko. Getting whatever chip
Witch
damage they
twist.
can.
SDI is getting better and better and better.
Ooh.
Able to escape only after 1 or 2 specials almost every time now.
SDI certainly nets an impact in some of these exchanges. Gets the first
Fair
shot off
one.
the forward air. I like it.
Oh, with the witch time.
So close. So close.
The story of this set so far, just when you think Yumeko's out of it, she just answers back, finds something within her. And even down 109, I wouldn't count her out.
Not when
Just a
she's
simple
landing
conversion
conversions
away.
like that. Just misses the on-ramp to some serious damage for 51%. Not a bad start to get back into the game. Projectile game. Yumiko finds a way through that. Boomerang comes out yet again. Hanging out on that platform could be spooky. Uh-oh.
Got to be able to fire arrow. Be taken up though.
Single solid hits, not even trying to worry about the SDI too much. Ooh!
Goes elevating.
Woo!
Mexican standoff.
Both players understanding what's on the line here. Potential end of the tournament run for Skittles. Gets the forward air though, and suddenly Skittles battles back.
Young Link win.
Stuff from the Nebraska Young Lincoln. That's going to force a decisive game 3.
Okay, Skittles. Understandable. The thing is, I don't think the Skittles... It's not like Skittles was executing at one level in game 1 and improved in game 2. Sure, they were finding more conversions, but I really think that yoinked second stock had a huge part of game number 1. I'm not surprised to see this go to game 3. It looks like both players are really evenly matched. I think the SDI is going to continue to be really important for Skittles in some of these lower percentage combinations. And Yumiko, like I said, I saw them go for a lot of up tilt back air in previous weeks, and that hasn't really come out at all today. I'm wondering if that might be the added bit of spice to get the third game here.
It's very possible. Young Link, one of the better characters in this game at catch and cross up with grounded up special, with Nair, with back air being very quick. There could be some punishment being doled out on both sides, and Yumeko may just be wanting to avoid that in particular.
See if Yumiko wants to go to a different stage, and it looks like we'll be going to the triplats, an angled base stage. Could make some of these combo conversions a bit more interesting for both players. Slight conversion just to even things up. Was that a taunt?
Not quite sure.
Looked like a taunt.
Seems like a weird time to be throwing out taunts in neutral, but unless my eyes deceive me.
Yeah. Might be a misinput. Never know. Wow, what? That felt real early. I get it. She was 115 after the hit, but jeez. That felt abrupt.
Is that all you've got?
Not able to convert too much off that witch time.
Skittles out of the danger for now. Doesn't get anything off that landing there. This time catches Yumeko dropping shield.
Spot dodge comes out in time. Skittles again out here just throwing these options out. Oh, neutral air.
Close.
Right back into that, and again from Skittles. No hesitation.
Down so up air. Skittles starting to run away with this one. Yumiko's certainly capable of coming back from long odds, but she's got to put in some serious work right here, right now.
Not enough. Able to shield before the up smash comes out, leading the grab.
Young Link, one of those characters that more often than not is going to be able to shield in time. Down air picks up stock number 1 at 89.4 though. Skittles might have enough of a lead and almost takes it right there.
Bolts out of the aerial spin attack. F-Thrower might be able to do it. Very close.
It's not going to take much at all right now for Skittles to advance forward under the loser side. Up smash with punished by way of a grab.
Echo now has to play the rest of this game knowing that one F-Throw at the ledge is going to be the ender.
I mean, we're getting into Nair territory.
We've been in Nair territory.
Oh! Any other character, it's GG. Skittles trying to put this one away.
And in Nair's enough.
It's so crazy that that move has that kind of kill power on a character like Young.
Fast too. It's like frame 6 out of shield or something. It has no right to be that good, cover that much, and I think a lot of people just view it as a junior version of Link's Nair when in fact it does so much on itself. It covers his hitbox or his hurtbox so nicely too.
Solid stuff from both players. Just seemed like, I don't know, the switch to Yoshi's story? Question mark. I get that you might want to shake things up after the way game number 2 went, but it just didn't. I didn't see a point where I was like, okay, I get why Yumiko wanted to go to a triplat stage. Not necessarily that Skittles did a bunch of work off the platforms either, but it seemed to hurt Yumiko more than anything else to go to that stage.
Right. Bayonetta has 2 ways that she can kill off the top. One is just a witch twist combo, dragging her opponent there with her. And the other is witch time and up smash, and Yumeko wasn't necessarily finding either of those really easily throughout the set, so again, going to a triplat, especially Yoshi's, which has low ceilings for a platform stage, you're sort of giving Skittles an opportunity to find down tilt into up air conversions earlier than anticipated.
Very true. Very true. With that best of 3 out of the way, it would be Skittles moving on to loser semis. Skittles is still here in the lobby. Goblin, provided he's not in quick play right now, is en route. After that, the winner of that best of 5 goes on to face Lade in losers finals. And the winner of that be taking on the raid boss waiting for them by the name of Cola. Goblin has made their way in. Curious to see what stage we're gonna get. I'm not sure what other character Skittles might play, but I don't see why young Link wouldn't be the choice. I think that character can stand up to a Roy if played the right way.
Skittles is a straight specialist at this point. I think he has... I don't know if he has a secondary. I know he played Toon Link in 4, so he might still have that, but...
I say let it rock. I say let it rock. But we were about to start the game, and then Skittles jumped out, but looks like no. Both our players are ready here, so let's get in the loser semis. It's going to be Goblin taking on Skittles, Young Link Roy. Let's get into it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Landing up air in the back air and into the up smash as well.
Goblin off to a hot start.
Platforms have not been Skittles' friend thus far. Does find that grounded spin attack. Up tilt only into the first of the back air. This time wasn't looking for the conversion.
Game is looking super even right now until a random forward smash comes out. You blink and you miss it.
To amend that is to was.
Got him, coach. Wow, 137 after the hit, still not going to be enough. That armor's heavy enough, I suppose. Whoo!
Seen Skittles land that double arrow a couple times today, having trouble finding the finisher.
Yeah, I believe that's a true combo at a number of percentages, but if you're off at all. Down tilt, forward air. Skittles racking up solid damage. Goblin able to say the same. That up air is gonna miss. Gives Goblin the potential opportunity. Point blank arrow. Gonna clash. No, you're gonna catch something for missing that one.
Just enough shield to avoid getting poked. Skittles catches the landing with grab.
That might have been a run-off forward air. Up smash, 131 after the hit. Will pick up stock number 2. Roy's got to catch up. Whew. Goblin look for the read. Just a hair early on that. Forward tilt, gets parried. Skittled the opening.
Up air from Goblin has Skittles on top of the platform. Weak hit of forward smash.
Goblin doing a serviceable job of breaking through this wall. It's costing him some precious percentage though. Tether back throw, looking for the edge guard. Skittles goes real deep for that one. Has a whole other stock to play with. Arrow, arrow, up air, here are my bands.
I said he had a tough time finding the finisher earlier, but when it matters most at the end of the game, Skittles finds it in the up air. Shifted his momentum perfectly and got a bit of friendly DI from Goblin as well.
Yeah, we saw him just miss a few times on those forward air conversions off the arrows, but up air looks like it does fine, just fine. Game number 1, going the way of Skittles. Curious to see what changes, if any, we'll see here for Goblin. Looks like it's the old run it back. I haven't seen both players. Oh, no. Now they've both gone out, so maybe we are going to a different stage. Maybe a triplat. I think that could help Goblin extend a few combos with Roy. But it's not like Young Link is going to hate that either. We'll see.
3,
Ooh. What do you think of this stage selection, bro?
I feel like it's a good compromise between the two of them. The relatively close side blast zones are, of course, going to be in Roy's favor, but that wide side platform, Skittles may be able to be some, he may be in business if he catches an errant landing from Goblin.
Excellent point. Playing hot potato with this bomb. Forward smash at the ledge. Hello, goodbye. Have a boomerang. Point blank.
Right? And he's... Woo! He reversed the bow as well.
It just, you can feel Goblin wanting to up the tempo in some of these neutral exchanges, and Skittle is just right there, step for step.
Triple arrow, hello?
I see stuff that right in the back of the face catches that boomerang. It comes back, by the way. I see plays like that arrow combo, and I'm just like, I don't know how anyone ever thought Young Link was not competitively viable. Like, this character puts in work.
Fair enough to kill down tilt just out of nair range. Surviving strong up air.
One arrow just off on the down air. Goblin falls through the platform, gets an up air of their own. Tether gonna get punished, but the boomerang breaking up the play. Goblin looked for the hard chop off the forward air. Doesn't get what they were looking for. Forward air just misses for Skittles also. High-paced game going on right now.
Goes into that as well. The weak hit, the lingering down air.
Oh, Goblin was playing Yoshi there for a second. Like, he just armored through there.
Goblin must already mentally be in the next game. The up tilt enough.
Yeah, he did that like 4 times in a row at least. It's like, no, you're gonna fall into this. No, I'm gonna throw this out again. No, I'm gonna do it again.
That mental advantage of knowing you're operating on a 3-stock.
Yeah,
It's affecting something.
Skittles, like, I got plenty of wiggle room. I can just spam this and see what happens. If you get hit by it, you die. And I'm pretty sure the range of that up tilt would force Roy to only get like a weak hit from a forward smash. So
It's exactly the case, especially considering a lot of people just, when Young Link gets to what I think some people refer to as emergency percents, 160, 165, 170, a lot of people start becoming fearful of forward tilt. But they just don't even notice that up tilt's a viable kill option as well.
Goblin with the old run it back. The stage didn't really seem to do wonders for him. Especially off that first stock he lost. It helped out Skittles more than anything else. But feels he can make the adjustments, keep the environment the same. Whew.
I mean, Skittles is just playing in such a suffocating manner that when Goblin does get in, he's getting 30% pretty consistently. It's just a matter of finding more than a straight hit.
What a conversion. At the end of it, though, Goblin's gonna find that beefy aerial. Picks up stock number 1. But at 132, it won't take much for Skittles to even things up. Just misses the forward air. Goblin gets back on. Neutral air's waiting for him.
Catches the bomb. Goblin just gonna preemptively up B.
Almost caught him with the bomb juggle back into the up air. Not going to be enough to pick up stock 1 for Skittles. 172. Arrow. The conversion. Woo! Goblin perfectly times to run through the explosion to get a couple fares for the trouble.
Skittles making use of this wall jump as well, getting creative with some of these recoveries.
Honestly, didn't know Young Link had a wall jump. Ooh, almost caught him with the forward air, but a nair will do. Like, unless you brought your hot air balloon, you are not making that one back, buddy. Ooh. Goblin mixing up the timing on the side B. Skittles guessing correctly a couple of times there. Tried to go down low for the forward air. Might have been able to yoink the stock early.
Push through the platform with back air, as Skittles is just going to tether back to safety.
Skittles took a note out of the Snake playbook. Just hold shield through the explosion and see if your opponent walks on it. Down there, finds its way in. Whew! Wow, gets the strong hit of the back arrow from that angle. Solid stuff from Goblin.
Still some hope left.
Spot dodge gets around the grab. Arrow's gonna get shielded up. Skittles hanging out above Roy, not the safest place to always be. Down there, into the spot dodge, up smash. Boy, oh boy.
Adjust to the belt right there. Skittles hardly breaking a sweat. And
impressive stuff. Impressive stuff. Skittles really responded well to pressure that Goblin was. You could tell there were a few moments where Goblin was explicitly trying to pick up the overall pace. And it was just like, all right, I'm going to try to overwhelm him. I see my opening. I'm going to try to just chip away at him with a bunch of weak aerials. I just want to keep a hitbox on him. And it felt like every time that seemed to be the play, Skittles was right there, ready to respond. Cool stuff, man.
the arena is just reminding us Skittles reached 5 consecutive wins. That's 5 consecutive wins on stream from sets against Umeko and now Goblin. You give him an inch and he takes a mile.
He's looking pretty solid, pretty unforgiving. With a clean 3-0, we see Skittles advance to losers finals to take on Lade, who's now entered the chat. So I imagine we would see Young Link and Pac-Man here. Could be wrong.
To be honest, I don't know if Pac-Man's necessarily the play here, given that Young Link's boomerang, not necessarily the bombs, but the boomerang and arrow in particular, might make it difficult for Lade to pull some of the fruits. Won't even find the space to be able to do so. So I'd expect
You think it's Marth?
I think it's Marth or Lucina.
I mean, you pose a compelling argument. Every time Pac-Man reaches that hand up to get a bell or something, there's gonna be an arrow right in his back. Like, he doesn't really have a chest. Like, he's just like a big face. What?
He's a face with legs and stubby arms. And
Yeah,
that's
like imagine instead of ears, you got arms. Like, Pac-Man's a wild dude. I don't know what he gets up to on the weekends, but either way, I don't think he's charging that bonus fruit up too much.
It's not. And we've already seen that Lade likes to go for the offstage counter, and Young Link does have a tether recovery, but in the event that Skittles dips low, that's an open invitation for someone who likes Lade, who he goes for the down B offstage. Often. Repeatedly. I might say almost too much.
Yeah. Seeing them both do the two-step in and out of the arena, so I guess they're selecting their stage. Should be getting losers finals underway here momentarily. And at least for game number 1, Bronk, it will be Young Link taking on the round boy. Still no oven mitt gloves. I'm not mad. I'm just kind of disappointed.
The cheese wheel himself.
I want to say the hydrant pushed him enough for that down air to connect.
Skittles didn't fast fall the downer, meaning he was clearly looking for something momentum-wise after bouncing off of it, and I think the Hydrant probably put a stop to those plans.
Projectiles coming out.
Just right to the F smash though.
L comes out. Not gonna connect. Down air picks up stock number 1.
Give young Link enough time to set up at the stage, he will set up a virtual minefield for you to maneuver around.
Oh. I actually don't know if he was making that even with the bomb explosion laid. Wasn't trying to find out. I'll go out there and do it myself.
Now holding the Galaxian. Bit of a response to Skittles' own item play.
Grab?
Spot dodge that. Just so instinctive. You think to yourself, grab, alright, spot dodge, but Pac-Man is the exception in this case.
Nice B reversal in the arrow. Not able to pick the bell back up, so it's back to start. Forward air. Launch is laid off to the side. And that Hydrant, the last water jet, kind of put him in an odd spot.
It was looming.
Oh, look for the cheeky Z drop. Pays for it with his face. Oh! Get out here looking like Brett Favre. Just catch him with the bell. Go long.
Skittles had to avoid the re-grab at all costs, knowing that Pac-Man's down smash does 2 frame. There again.
Oh! Almost gets the full conversion there. Forward air. Pushes Skittles off to the side. Down air gets shielded up. Wrong direction on the grab. Almost pays for it with his face, but that up smash comes out. Pac-Man sucked into the whirlpool.
Good improvisation from Skittles. I think he attempted to get that fair one into the up smash, but as soon as he saw Lade whiffing that, said why not go for it anyway? It's a bit delayed, but still works out. I think he actually did it onto shield, so again, Pac-Man's F smash, powerful but punishable.
Indeed. That up smash lasts quite a while. Stick your tippy toe across the line at your own peril. Lade steps out. Are we seeing a different stage? Nope. Seeing Marth.
A different character, though.
Well, I think a lot of what you said came to pass in game number 1, where normally Pac-Man does enjoy a bit of breathing room to, you know, get the bell or whatever, you know, bonus fruits they want, but that's not always a guarantee against Youngly. Hello? What? Okay. Skittles get that shield out in time.
Full of up air is going to continue the string. Dancing Blade will put Skittles into a compromising position. go.
Lade has been putting in some work with these counters on the recovery. Probably saw Skittles go for that bomb recovery last game. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna let you get away with that too much.
Condition your opponent to go low and then just exhaust all their options. That's enough. Wow.
He hung out there for a little bit before dying. I'm wondering if that was a DI thing. Either way, Skittles manages to even things up for the most part. And actually, putting in some serious work on this second stock. What in the world? Hit him with the jukes. That up smash, man. Can't get caught browsing. Landing next to Young Link. Up special, up smash, or things.
He might be dead. Very close to dying.
Oh! Missed the angle on the counter, but he definitely had the hold left on the control stick. Hard.
This was at 51, and he is going to find the kill with Nair, but again, you do land some of these tippers with semi-consistency, and all of a sudden, you know, an afterthought becomes a legitimate strategy.
Yeah, I think you see Marth so rarely that it can be easy to overlook exactly how potent these tipper hitboxes can be. So I'm sure Skittles had his heart rate go up a little bit, seeing how close he came to dying at 75. Tether grab just misses.
Oh, that's an F. Oh, no tipper.
Skittles really served themselves up there. That tipper might have been disastrous. Boomerang not back yet. It's gonna give Lade the opportunity. Air dodge, not punished. Up smash out of shield. Hi, Mark. Take it easy, Mark.
It's the thing, though. Up smash is survivable, and Lade just had the wrong ZI because the final hit, it's sort of like Luigi's and Doc's up smash. It sends technically behind you.
Man, oh man. Yeah, games like that can create situations where you just feel like there's not much you can do against Young Link. When a player is firing on all cylinders like that, and they're effectively converting projectiles into stocks and or serious damage, but also when you land next to them, you're getting punished with up special or up smash. You're just like, well, what am I supposed to do? If I stay outside, I'm getting picked apart. I'm not playing fast enough a character to jump in and like get a hit before they're able to shield. So once I try that and they see me coming, then I eat this up smash. What do I do? Not a lot, seemingly.
The way Skittles is playing right now, it's as if he has Cola already in his sights.
Pac-Man, one of the best grabs for a spot dodge. If not the best grab for a spot dodge.
Is the most active by far.
Woo. Hydrant working out for Lade there, breaks through the arrow.
Actually pushed closer to the ledge by that Hydra.
Oh. Fancy footwork from both players here. Oh. Even with the bomb, that's a rip. But he almost made it to that trampoline. That would have been interesting. Hang on to that shield.
Speaking of moves you can't spot dodge, that grounded spin attack actually pushing him closer to the ledge again.
Yeah, that had to be a bit closer than Lade was anticipating. Hydrant gets shielded up smash out of shield. Actually, the Hydrant broke up the grab? Is that what happened there? Weird. Gift and a curse.
Flare into fair.
I don't need platforms. I've got my own ladder.
Swings the sword. Lade's first stock is going to be gone. Another
What
couple
is-
backers as he B reverses the hero spin. 70% off a single string.
Somewhere out there, Toast is looking up to the sky just like, all right, I like this. I feel it. Dude, if you got the Bell remix there. I appreciate the zeal and gusto there, lady. Just did the neutral get up just to see what would happen. Found out.
Following the momentum with up air. Again, Lade had to pick up his shield, so has to cycle through the bonus fruits a second time.
Again, Lade looks to be struggling for finding an opening. There just seems to always be a hitbox or a shield waiting for him. Back air not gonna be able to do it. Last hit of hero spin secures the return to the stage. Skittles tried to get a little too cheeky there, bouncing back for the boomerang. Gets yeeted.
Oh, Skittles is actually holding on to the strawberry, equally doing some threatening. Making sure he could throw it out at a moment's notice, preventing Lade from getting any bonus fruit stuff going.
These conversions are actually sick. Weak hit a down smash. Oh! Brock, I thought when he rolled, that might have been it. Wow! Did you see the look of open distress on Pac-Man's face?
Yikes.
Pac-Man's whole face just warped. Good lord.
Out through the
Man.
heart. And Skittles is moving on to grand finals on loser's side to face off against the juggernaut that is Cola.
Skittles is looking battle-tested and ready right now for their opponent. Cool stuff.
But there is just one person that stands in his way, and it's perhaps someone who plays with more ferocity than anyone Skittles has faced in his path thus far.
Cola was already there. Wasn't in quick play. Good for him.
Quick reminder, by the way, that Skittles lost his round 1.
Are you serious? What?
So he had to battle
No.
He had the battle all the way back, beat Epic Gabriel, beat Ling Ling, we saw him beat Yumeko and Goblin, and now Lade on stream.
What a guy.
So, all the way back.
All the way back.
We're seeing a big journey here.
grief. Lost to Tumultus. That is quite a run. Okay. Impressive stuff. Imagine we're going through bands, getting stage selections.
I don't know if we're going to be seeing the Cloud or the Roid here. I'd be shocked if we see the Snake.
And yeah, also, we're definitely dropping frames, unfortunately. Cox is a little spotty in the best of times, so amidst a global pandemic, kind of throwing a dart at a board. Sadly, I have just the one internet service provider. So thank you for bearing with us in this trying time. They must be really deliberating on what these bands are going to be. With Cola waiting right there to jump in, I can only assume that they've been watching this run through loser side. And Cola's an incredible player, but I hope Cola doesn't walk into this feeling like it's just going to be an easy 3-0, because Skittles is out here playing the video game right now.
Cola actually... Well, I know Cola faced off against Yumeko's Young Link at one point in the day. Obviously, it wasn't with the character he's using now, but not wholly unfamiliar with what Young Link can do.
Here we are, Eastern Bracket Grand Finals. Cola coming in through winner side. Skittles battling back from early in the bracket loser side. Clawed their way here. Let's see what they're going to be able to do up against Cola.
Playing tooth and nail, as you mentioned. Cola dipping low under the angled boomerang.
Drop in back air, converts in the 1-2 kick afterwards. And Nazaire actually breaks him out of the limit. Skittles off to a hot start here. There's the parry boomerang. This is the placement there. The bomb actually snuffed out the blade beam. Take notes.
Most items do, and again, Young Link has pretty much 3 different projectiles that can do that same job for him.
Did not know that that was a thing. Up special out of shield. When clouds start to feel pressure, that is a very reliable option and just even things up, but oh, I thought that was an SD.
Oh my goodness!
I mean,
Well, exchanging stocks.
Worth? I don't play Cloud enough to know how quickly he would have been able to jump there. I mean, either way, he didn't make it back, but I guess you gotta send that message, and there's another message. Delivered same-day shipping. Don't feel you get to just neutral air dodge here to the ledge, Buster.
I have a safe trip down, that's for sure. But not when Cola's around.
I got 3 sword hit smash attacks too. Skittles blowing himself up. Acme Dynamite Kit. Needs every bit of percentage he can keep on his final stock. Up air showing he doesn't care much about this bomb attempt. Down tilt. Up air. Limit is here. Limit's been getting shut down.
Cross slash in the wrong direction. Skittles finds the opening with Nair.
I mean, Cola, we good? He's like, this up B is getting me out of this. You'll see. Kinda did. Dash attack, gonna miss. Side B.
You don't want to drop shield there.
I was about to say, Cola felt comfortable going down that deep when the stocks were even. You know he was looking for that when he had one to throw away.
Slices up with fair. And facing backwards, hunting for back air.
Ooh. That slow walk mix up. Blade beam goes out. Streak. Like an empty hop movement from Cola here. Just trying to find an opening to break through this wall Skittles is setting up.
Holding
Really?
on to shield.
Oh! I was about to say, Skittles was really able to slow down the overall pace of the game, but one bonk on the head later and game.
Pilot stuff from the overall #1 seed. And again, Skittles was bringing it back, but when you get 0 to death in such, that's a showman's fashion right there. Waiting for the air dodge, that's something that I thought we had left in Smash 4, but he's just... Any playstyle it seems like Cola can adapt to.
Wrong with the old, I thought we lived in a society. We're still air dodging out here, man. It's the 80s.
Oh man, oh man.
Game number 2. What adjustments is Skittle gonna make? Skittle's gonna make here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Down tilt, that's going to leave him in some trouble.
An air out of shield could be the potential answer to some of this pressure Cole has been able to put on. Skittles has a really solid conversion game off of projectiles and is able to rack up a lot of damage off of openings. I think he more needs to focus on preventing Cola from popping off on him at these key moments. Oh. Whew.
I mean, if you split this into time that Skittles is an advantage and Skittles is a disadvantage, it feels like Skittles is at least holding neutral or an advantage state a good solid 60-70% of the time, but you sort of need to against a character like Cloud because he gets him once, finds one landing there, one landing up air, and he's doing 50 almost guaranteed.
You're absolutely right. I mean, that's how this neutral advantage state divide has been. Cola's out here looking like Jay-Z, because every time he gets the advantage, he's like, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Skittles' stocks are going on to the next one here.
Cola's like, I don't get many openings, but I'm cashing in 60-70% when I do. Boomerang catches him at the ledge. Arrow also for flavor. Seasoned to taste.
Following the blueprint so well.
These bench press up airs. Oh! Skittles said, I'm tired of you juggling me. If I want to see juggling, I'll go to the circus.
Again, harassing Skittles as he gets off stage a second time.
Skittles would do very well to try to rack up whatever percentage they can on this last stock before his second one's gone. Air dodge gets through the blade beam and the bomb. Nice presence of mind there.
Thinking it out, that was a trump.
Woo. I mean, Cola is swinging this wiffle ball bat. He's like, walk into one of these back airs, please.
Tilt on the shield, gonna be punished.
Forward tilt with Bacardi and Cola as well. Gets the job done. Not able to convert into the arrow up air chain. Down tilt.
Said
up
that
air
though.
connects.
Rolling behind, finding something. It's gonna be Cola who gets something started with the down tilt of his own. Retreating with the fair and caught the air dodge change just a bit early with cross slash.
It's crazy to look at 127 to 35 and be like, man, this game's even. But effectively, it is.
Oh, that's Young Link without a bomb. He might be dead. No!
Hello? No.
Blue went for it all.
He had it. Young Link's stubby arms aren't making that.
He did make it back, but he was sort of on a linear path. Cola didn't have to go so low. We could meet him there.
What in the world? Oh no. Even my cat's confused. Robo came walking over here like, what? What is going on? I gotta say, I didn't expect that game to end like that. It happens.
Yeah. I didn't either.
I'm confused too, Robo. I'm confused too. All the same, moving on to game number 3. Cola's gonna put Cloud away. Says Roy's our boy to close out the grand finals eastern side.
Clearly not a fan of something. So we move on to town here. Skittles didn't ban the stage, and that was may have been prompted the switch in the first place.
Skittles is no stranger to dealing with fast-paced offense to the tune of Roy. So managed to get past Goblin earlier in the bracket. So it's not as though he's going to be out of his element. Cola might be a different kind of beast.
Finds that landing.
That's a bad one. Miss those up specials like that, Cola will be there.
Coming in with that down air. Even a lingering hit.
Alright, Skittles, he's gotten ahead before in these games against Cola. Couple of fire arrows, counter. Cola wanting the offense to stop. Nice read there from Skittles. Read forward air. I think that's going to be enough. Yep.
Down tilt.
Tell you,
Skittles
might have some nightmares off of these strong sword hit sounds. Spot dodge up smash, reliable option there for young Link. Claims stock number 2.
Cola just may have overestimated the amount of landing lag that Link's down air had. It's substantial, but if you're already airborne, you might have a tough time.
Yeah, the word end lag is not in Skittles' or young Link's dictionary. It's the yoink with the tether grab. Down tilt. Cola gonna run him down. Settles for the forward throw, runs off. Fair. Worked out last time. Skittles with the jukes. Back into neutral.
It's away.
What? Okay. I was like, if he somehow manages to get himself out of that pickle with a high recovery and a bomb, I'd be rather impressed. Up smash, not gonna be able to do it just yet. Treated Roy's head for a hilt. Sheathed the sword. The Ninja Esports Arena is doing big boy tournaments every Thursday. $500 prize pool for an Eastern bracket as well as a Pacific bracket. Pacific officially got underway about 6 minutes ago.
Too late to sign up for that one, but never too late next week. So
get yourself involved, man.
You want a piece of either of those $500 prize pools. You know where to be on the Thursday afternoon.
We've had some heavy hitters roll through here. Case in point, the securer of the bag himself, Cola. This is grand finals. Skittles is up 2-1. So we might be staring down the barrel of a grand finals reset here. Cloud comes back out. Weather forecast said actually mostly cloudy now. Sign up for sure. We'll see you there, my friend.
It back near that side platform. Holy getting a bit bold there with Limit. Breaks the shield.
I've got time. I honestly thought he was gonna go for a forward smash, so he kind of caught me off guard with that.
Unfortunately, he perhaps charged up Limit a bit too much, having to restart the timer there, but still finds it anyway.
Weak nair and an up special. Spot dodge, down tilt. Just to keep him honest. Skittles is really on point with some of these reversals and wave bounce maneuvers. I mean, he let that rip quickly.
There, ooh, the cross slash.
Oh.
No bomb in hand, so has to get creative and doesn't have the distance.
Interesting. Skittles waited to the left, didn't want to catch the follow-up. Puts himself out of the ledge grab range. Puts him down in the last stock. Potentially paving the way to game number 5. Else, Skittles will be able to get on some kind of run here. Cola said, I got one of these too. I got this sword down here too. Cola's out here trying to style.
Oh, excellent tech.
Cola just trying to live his life and charge up the limit.
Into the boomerang as well.
You know what's waiting for him. What? Dude, Skittles, his recovery game is pretty crisp. You're not recovering from that, but the ingenuity of getting around that limit side B, knowing you had the bomb there ready, he gave himself a chance.
Certainly, it didn't save him for too long, but those are the types of plays you need to make whenever you're down in percents and down in stock like that, to even put yourself on the road to making a comeback. And even though it didn't pan out in the long term, the fact that Skittles can make plays like that certainly bodes well for him as we move on to Game 5.
Yeah, you know, Cola's like, all right, I respect that. I respect that. Well, we're seeing Skittles at least step outside the arena. All right, so we're going to a different stage of some sort. Didn't think we'd see a character change. So the question is, where are we going? Triplats could be interesting for Young Link. Up air chains are very potent for Cloud as well. Going back to the old Pokemon Stadium too, though. Okay.
Still progressing forward. You cannot spot dodge around that. Off for the boomerang instead of attempting a second.
So if you look to the bottom portion of the screen, you will see 2s next to both players' names, signifying that we are in Game 5 with a tie score.
Well, just finding some of these moments where you can even get 10% of the limit. Minor charges add up.
At the very least, to start this game, it appears that Skittles is opting for the kitchen sink strategy, where he's just throwing every projectile he's got, yet it hasn't really panned out so well. Oh! Okay, Skittles.
That was cute.
See you out here. Up, you had a shield to punish the down air. Puts him at 80%.
Outranged by that cross slash, although good job to find the returning boomerang as a combo starter.
Getting there. Shields afterwards. Looks for the defensive option. Limits here. What's the play? $133. Solid back air. Smash of any sort. If Skittles was being real nimble and approaching the game with a light touch at the beginning, he's certainly doing it now at 133.
All this rage F tilt, depending on what part of the stage is, might kill as well. Limit climb hazard will.
Up, up, and away! Game Nail Escalator ride, up smash, not going to be able to do it just yet. Gives Cola a huge opportunity here to rack up some percentage before facing their final stock. Boomerang,
Version
no
of fair
follow.
one from Skittles, but it's not enough. As
Oh.
Cola putting on the hurt with 151% worth of rage.
Oh no, high risk gamble off the down there, ends up in 69.4% racked up. Skittles potentially on his tournament life here. Side B inches him ever closer to that. We're winding up big time for up smashes out here.
On the hunt, finds the up smash. That's the game, that's the set, that's the tournament.
Cola said, keep your down air. I'll continue the patch notes because they actually made the up smash a bit faster. This is what it looks like now. Take notes. Comes out pretty quick. Life comes at you fast, bro.
Just do that.
Life comes at you pretty fast. And that will be Cola securing the bag. And went to game 5 off of a really weird game 2 where Cola pretty much had the game in the bag and just tied an anchor to his feet and just jumped off the stage. It was weird. But great stuff all around. Skittles definitely gave him a good run. I actually think if that up smash was able to take out the second stock, it could have easily been a toss-up, but Cloud surviving at 130 off that up smash gave Cola the opportunity to get him up to like 69 or what. Like, once he got to that high, I was like, oh, all right, okay. I don't think Cole was just going to give up 2 stocks for free at this point, so. Good stuff, though.
Yeah. Down the stretch of playing fearless but not reckless. He went swinging a couple times, but knew that Skittles was already drifting back.
Mm-hmm.
So even if he whiffed, there was going to be very slight punish in both cases, if any.
Good stuff.
He picked his opportunities well. Gonna mess up eventually, and just via a couple of overextensions, that's what happened.
With that, the Eastern bracket is now in the history books. We'll still have the whole West to go through. I believe that's underway now. I think what we'll do is we're going to take a short break. Try to figure out some of these tech issues. Gonna weigh the options because maybe I'll try to restart my router and modem. In that case, the stream will go down for a little bit. We might have Kimiko run the stream. If so, the stream would go down and we'll change hands over that way. One way or the other, we want to try to present you guys the best product possible. So we're going to take a short break. And that was Cola. Yes, it was. So we're going to take a short break, come back, hopefully we can get some of the lag issues sorted out. And thanks for being patient with us. We'll be back.
Go anywhere.